what else can I say? Oh, actually, I have a really good idea. See, this is why I like this. This thing is not very functional in seasons unless you're going ice skating, but with mermaids, oh yeah, it looks like scales. It's perfect.
RenderForest.com.
Hello, Rose8767 here. I did not disappear, just in case you were wondering, because I usually take breaks and don't, like, upload for a week. That's not what happened. So what happened was, and I'm gonna have this out today, hopefully, is I disappeared for 2 days because Island Living was coming out, and I was so hyper that I didn't want to play The Sims until it came out. Now we have it. I played it a little off camera, just to get a feel for it. Not much into the world itself. I mean, I dabbled into the world a little, but I was more playing with mermaids in other worlds to see what they could do. They can do stuff in other worlds. They definitely require oceans, but you can. I wanted to see what they could hang out in other than the ocean. So discovered they can't be mermaids in hot tubs. They can't be mermaids in the kiddie pool. They can, however, be mermaids in pools and the bathtub, and I think there was one other thing, but the hot tub and jacuzzi, or whatever you want to call it, can't be a mermaid in that, for whatever reason. Can't be a mermaid in a kiddie pool. And I just wanted to see what they could do, where I could have them be. If I were to have a mermaid that's an urbanite, where would she get water? Anyway, that's not why we're here. We're actually here for a create a sim, so we're going to go ahead and we're going to... That's not what I meant to press. It's for characters for some series, but that's not actually what I wanted to do. I create sims a lot, but it takes... I'm outfit focused and perfectionist with my sims. It takes me a long time to make perfect sims. Oh, okay. So that's how creating a mermaid basically goes. You pick this occult, you pick an occult, and it's under mermaid. You can do their mermaid form and their normal form. We're going to get rid of this sim. We're going to now turn you female, because I want to make a female sim, because what I'm basically trying to do today is create one of the sims that will basically be the star of my Island Living series. Ooh. Wow, I can work with that. Okay. Yeah, I can work with that. Okay, that's pretty good. Right off the bat, pretty good. So we're going to go ahead, I think... Yeah, like silvery eyes. This is not going to be one of the main characters. This is going to be one of the characters that lives in the household as a side character. But she is going to be a major part of the series. She's going to be like the neighbor of the girls I'm making. Basically, the two girls I am making are, one's a human, and she's basically, her story is that she comes from the city, and she's moving to the suburbs for the first time. I mean, no. Well, no, she's not moving to the suburbs. She's moving to an island. She has never been out of the city, and she's pretty damn sick of the city at this point in her life, and she wants to change. And, ooh, I like that. Ooh. Huh. Should we do Cruella de Vil, or should we do that? Oh, good question. We could do the brown. Yeah, we could do the brown and blue. That could be fun. That could be fun for a mermaid. Basically, the main character, no surprise here, but her name is actually Ariel. She's not a mermaid, though. That's the difference. See, her name is Ariel, but she's not a mermaid. Well, I just like the black more. But she's actually not a mermaid. She's a city-dwelling. Well, she was an inspiring actress, but she's pretty much given up on city life. City life has pretty much drove her to the point of insanity, and she wants out of it. She no longer wants to live in the city, and she wants to move to the island and kind of like settle down, start a real life of relaxation, and she's just done with the city. She wants no part of it. And basically when the story is going to start, she had lived with like two guys. Those were her roommates, and they were obnoxious as hell. the two guys. So she wants absolutely. Oh, we're in swimwear. Why am I giving her makeup? And that also would affect her hair because we're in swimwear. Oh, or not. But yeah, basically, like, she lived in the city, and she was in the process of moving to the suburbs. Why do I keep saying suburbs? She moved to the island of Sulani, and of course she had nowhere to go. So the first thing she does is check into a hotel because she didn't have a house yet. She didn't actually move. She just kind of was visiting. She like moved, but there was like no place for her to go. Is the story. So she just kind of checked into a hotel and was staying there a couple of days, looking through the like wanted ads to see if there was anybody who like was looking for a roommate, and she found the next main character, which I've called Nirda Cascade, which basically just means open water open water. I think it's open water cascading waterfall, something like that. And it's very pretty. Nirda means sea nymph, which is what a mermaid is a sea nymph, and then cascade as in waterfall. So sea nymph, waterfall, and sea nymph. I thought that sounded absolutely gorgeous, and I had to make that her name. Those Sims will obviously appear in the series at some point. Well, they're the main characters, of course they're going to appear in the series. But this initial character here is going to be their neighbor, who is like really caring about them, I think, and because she's the one who knows, though, like the girl they basically live with is a mermaid. Ariel moves in with a mermaid, not realizing it, basically. So this girl knows that the Nirda is a mermaid as his best friend, but Nirda doesn't know that Ariel doesn't know. I mean, no, sorry. This character doesn't know. There, as you'll see from like my opening thing, Nirda's gonna basically like, not Nirda. Ariel's basically gonna like witness her transform. She's gonna be on the beach at a party she invited her to, and they're like literally going to be at this party, and then suddenly Nirda and this character go for a swim, which I do have a name for this character. I just haven't said it yet because I'm going to type that in the end. But basically, Nirda and this character go for a swim, and then that's where the first trouble begins, because Ariel was going to go for a swim with them. I actually think the sitting living stuff will go great with this pack. Oh yes, see, this stuff actually is useful again for this pack, apparently. But yeah, basically, the idea was that they go swimming, and they don't know Ariel was following them, and Ariel basically secretly witnesses them becoming mermaids. And at this point, Ariel's like, what do I do with this information? I didn't know mermaids existed. And of course, now she's obsessed with them, and they don't know that she knows, though. That's the issue. They don't know she knows. And she's not saying anything either. She wants them to tell her. So that's where the whole series kind of idea is that Ariel knows that her roommate is a mermaid secretly, and that the best friend of the main mermaid character, and Nirda, and this character and Nirda basically, they don't know that Ariel knows, and they're acting all like, they're like all friendly to her, and she doesn't know what to say, because it's like, what do you tell somebody that you saw transform? What do you tell somebody that you saw literally prove to be not human? How do you react to that? What would you say to a person if you like, oh, so by the way, I know you're not human? How do you say that? How could anybody say that? So basically, she doesn't know what to say about that, and she wants them to tell her. But she also kind of wants to trap them in it, too. She wants them to be open about it, and they're not being open about it, so she also wants to, like, kind of trap them and make them say it. But also, like, what else can I say? Oh, actually, I have a really good idea. See, this is why I like this. This thing is not very functional in seasons unless you're going ice skating. But with mermaids, oh yeah, it looks like scales. It's perfect. See, there's stuff that's not valid anymore. Is suddenly becoming valid with this pack, or is becoming more valid. And I like that about this pack in particular. The stuff that I normally wouldn't use, and now because of mermaids, I am using it. And that's what I like about stuff in The Sims. Stuff that maybe I liked it, but I was like, when will I ever use that? Is now like, I love that, and I'm going to use that for this pack. Oh, sorry, my cat just kind of playing around, and she made a noise. But yeah, I'm definitely going to upload this sim to the gallery, obviously. So if anybody who watches and actually plays The Sims can totally download her. I'm going to try and not put custom content on her, just so you can get her in her full glory. Because I'm trying to stay closer to the island pack, but there are some things I'm finding that I really like on her. Plus, I'm making a whole bunch of Sims, so I wanted some of them to not be wearing the island stuff, if it can, like, or not be wearing full island stuff, like Ariel, for example. Ariel doesn't pretty much have anything from island stuff until she gets on the... Like, she has a couple outfits I'm going to add to her, now that island stuff's out, but I made her technically before island stuff, a long time before. She was a sim I had already made who had already lived in the city. So, technically, she didn't need island stuff back then, but now it's like, oh, island stuff is out, I should use this pack. And I should, but I don't... Sure, he has, like, multiples outfits, so I don't want to add another outfit, if you get what I mean. Like, she's already got so many outfits that it's like, why should I add more outfits? So this one, obviously, it's a party wear, but I kind of went for a more she's partying on the beach look, which is what I was thinking initially with this. But yeah, Ariel's got a lot of outfits, and a lot of them are very kind of summery focused because I made her when seasons came out. So at that point, it was just like, well, she already got seasons, so just make her very summery. And then it's like, well, and then I added stuff from Jungle Adventures too, so it's like, she's already got stuff that she could fit in just fine in this world. So there was really no, like, extra reason to give her stuff for that idea. She already had stuff for the whole, fits into the world, really, and just a couple outfits that aren't 100% fitting into the world. But she already fits in just fine with what the outfit she does actually have in her possession. I think the tropical pack, tropical sit base game, like not the expansion pack that I'm living, but like the tropical Caribbean game update that was for the base game came out the time I made her. So I ended up adding a couple of those things. So she's technically all decked out for a beach living, idea. A very Caribbean-like lifestyle. And then also, even though she's not Caribbean, she just, dresses like it, but she didn't actually grow up in that world, so... I mean, technically, that's the reason her backstory is what it is. She technically grew up living on the beach, and she moved to the city as soon as she, she grew up from, baby, toddler, child age, living on the beach, and as soon as she was a teen, she was in the city trying to be an actress. She never got to enjoy her teen life, and never really stayed on the beach. And now she's a few years into her young adult life, and she's like, I don't want to do this anymore. I want to go live my best life, and I want to go back home to Silani. So I'm also making her parents for this, because I never originally made her parents. But basically, she's going to have parents on the island, but they're not going to be alive is the thing. That's why she's not moving back in with them. She gets home, basically, and realizes her parents have died. Her parents died while she was away, and because she was so far away in San Myshuno, and the island is so far away in its own little habitat that she never got the update that her parents had died. So basically, she comes home and it's like, I have no parents. I have nowhere place to go. My parents' house has been sold. I have to check into a hotel. And then when she does initially check into a hotel, the first thing she does, because she doesn't want to leave. She doesn't want to leave the island. She just got here. She came home to be on this island. So the first thing she does is she checks let's call it Craigslist, Sims Craigslist, or what, I don't know what to call it, but basically like a Craigslist equivalent for the Sims, and she basically looks for somebody who's looking for a roommate, and lo and behold, the main character, Nerida, second main character, is looking for a roommate, like I said. So she literally moves in with that girl. And that's where the whole start of the initial adventure begins for them. No, I think that should be more purple. But, yeah, that's really what the idea is. Anyway, now that we've kind of got her general idea look, before we go into mermaids, first of all, she needs an aspiration. And I think, honestly, this character is going to be more, like, she's pretty, but she's not nice. The main characters are nice, but this one's more like, I think she'd probably want to be, like, leader of the pack, maybe? No, let's go party animal for aspiration. But she's not a nice girl. She's, let's say, because she is a mermaid, I'm obviously doing Child of the Ocean. Gotta do that. But she's not a nice mermaid. She's kind of evil. And self-absorbed. Definitely self-absorbed. So she's not really a nice character. She is the best friend of the main character, Nerida, but she's not a nice character. And her actual mermaid form is going to reflect that. I'm kind of going for the idea that she turns into like an evil siren as a mermaid. That's actually too safe to be an evil siren, in all honesty. Do we have something that's like black and red, in all honesty? Because that would be most helpful. I kind of want black and red. Let me see what I got. I should have something that's like black and red, shouldn't I? There should be at least like one thing that's like black. Ah, yes, there it is. That's the one. That's kind of the look I was going for. It's base game, but whatever. And then like a tail like that. Yeah, because she's glamorous. She's evil, but she's glamorous. Okay, obviously we gotta do her hair a little differently because now it's more free flowing, I think. Yeah, so something like that, maybe. Hold on, let's look at all the long hairstyles. Let's see what I got with this. I want the idea that her hair is now free flowing. I don't want to do as much islandy based stuff with her. Ooh, so we got a similar hair to this in the pack, but I actually prefer this one in all honesty because literally we just got this, but it's more volume. And everybody's doing this kind of idea that they're doing those hairs because it's the pack. I will probably do them less, only because everybody's doing them. I do know I'm using, where is it? I'm definitely using this one for Nerida because I feel like this one's underrated. It's very pretty, but I don't see a lot of people using it. Ariel technically has custom content here, and I don't plan on changing that. So, and she's technically already uploaded to the gallery. So you could her name, I think, last name is Sinet, which basically like my last name. So I couldn't think of one, so I just gave her mine. So yeah, you're welcome to download her. She is custom content. That's the only custom content she has, though, just her hair. I think her traits are custom content too, technically. They're cut. Yeah, I think I'm going with that hair. It works best for the initial look of what she had. I think that one's a little longer. Nah, it's about the same length. Okay, we'll do that. Obviously, I kind of want her to be a little more frightening. So, like, pale, 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 pale. And then, is there like a black and red one? No? Okay. So nothing in the actual eye makeup. First off, you gotta have those luscious, like, red lips for this look. And then, I think it's in here that has the, yeah, so this, well, that's more like sparkle. Is there something in here we can use? Ooh! Oh, that's a little too much. Ooh, that could be fun. Get famous is suddenly becoming relevant. Well, that kind of gets rid of the red, though. I kind of like this one, in all honesty. That could be fun. In her mermaid form. But what else do we have? Ooh. You know, I never use these, actually. So this could be fun. Yeah, I think that's more her style. I think that's a lot more her style. And I never use these, first of all. The last time I used these was the Day of the Dead challenge. So that could be fun for her look. I kind of want to change her top now, though. Is there one? Oh, yeah, there was all these up here. I don't think a coconut bra would work for her. Is there like a black and red one for the seashell bra? No, of course there's not. There should be one that matches this tail, but I kind of want to do black. Yeah, like that. That fits her very well. Alright, so I think we're done here. Let me just, I think I want to add a bracelet, maybe? Maybe take advantage of these? Nah. Alright, well, let me add, ooh. Okay, hold on. I feel like there's something in here that one of these bracelets comes in the exact kind of color combination that I'm looking for, and is this one. That's perfect. That's perfect. Okay, so that's our girl. And I did choose a name. Give me a second. I put the memo on my phone. It's in my notes. I probably should have had that up and ready, in all honesty. There it is. Kendra. Oh, I can't do that in her mermaid form. That's the problem. Alright, so obviously I want her walk style to be snooty, is the thing. I want her to walk like she owns the world. And her name is Kendra Hellmane. Kendra Hellmane. Yep, that's... Oh, wait. Oh, her skin tone changed in her normal form. I actually didn't want that to happen. Oh, so did her hair. Oops. Oh, that's another thing. The linking thing is a thing. That's if you don't want them to be the exact same form, you have to turn off the linking thing. So just so you're aware of all that, they technically have this new little linking tool that allows you to basically make the sim identical in both forms. So if you don't want that, like I didn't want her to be that pale in her actual, that's a little too sun-kissed. A little too pink. Okay, that could... I still want her to be kind of pale, but... that could work. Yeah, that could work. Okay, so that's Kendra Hellmane. I'm going to go ahead and upload her to the gallery. Oh, good. She's not modded. Didn't miss any mods there. I do like her dark form. No, dark form. Wow. Vampires. No, I do like her mermaid form. Kendra is kinda a snooty, mean girl mermaid. She is a siren and the main antagonist for my island living Let's play on my YouTube channel, Rosade767. And I feel like that is too chipper to be her. I just said it's too chipper to be her. That seems right. Okay. And I'm going to have a separate video, obviously, for the other girl, Nerida. So that will be uploaded the same day, today, the same day. It's currently actually 5 a.m. I was just so excited to do this, and I shot right out of bed. I slept pretty meeky. I slept a lot out. I wore myself out playing this pretty much, and to the point that I slept a lot, but I slept so much during the actual day that by 5 a.m. I was awake. So that's why this won't be uploaded just yet. It'll probably be out probably about 7, 8 a.m. But yeah, so be sure to like and subscribe for more. Thank you all for watching. I love you all, my beautiful lovelies, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye!